Hey guys, so I recently created an automation and I'll first explain what needed to be done was that whenever an order comes on a Shopify store, we needed to put them on a Google Sheet and then we needed to send it to the FTP server. Now there are few catches over here. What needed to be done was that if an order comes before 11 a.m., it needs to be delivered at 11 on the same day, and if the order comes after 11 a.m., then the order would be delivered the next day, and the file should be pushed on the FTP server daily, and it should be blanked on a regular basis. So what I did is that I created an order. Now there are two type of orders. One is regular orders, which are for normal customers, and second one are wholesale orders. So for the wholesale one, what we have done is that we've created path rules over here that if someone has customer tag of wholesale, then they should go on this sheet. If they are a regular customer, then they would come on this sheet. Now, these orders are only for supplements that the client is providing. Now, what we have done is that there are a few things that you can see over here. What needed to be done is that if an order comes and has multiple orders, they should be the line items should be added on a new rows. But over here there are a few things. So if there are five items, it should say one, two, three, four, five. This would be added in the numeric order. So when the next order would come, it would restart from one, two, three, four, five. Now you can ask the question why two and four are missing. I'll explain that later. And over here, the number of orders that were placed. So if there were five orders placed by one customer, all of those rows would have the value 5. Now, what we have done is that to achieve that, I have used run JavaScript code to segment the number of orders, the line items, and create the indexes for each row. And then we are adding them on the spreadsheet. On For regular customers, you can see this was the for wholesale one. Now for regular customers, you can see I have one additional path rule over here. So if their shipment state was New York, they didn't want the same shipping method. They wanted a different shipping method. If they are belonging from any other state, the shipping method should be different. So that's why over here the path rule is. Now over here, what the path rule does is that if the shipping order was before 11 a.m., it would be delivered on the same day. This part. But if the order comes after 11 a.m., it should be shipped on the next date, and the requested date should be updated over here. So let's say if this order came before on 23rd May before 11 a.m., then the requested date should be 23rd. If it came after 11 a.m., it should be 24th of May. So that's why I've used this. I can't show you all the actions what I've done inside in here, because that's the logic behind it. Now, after between what I've used is to move these files to the FTP server, I had to use Google App Scripts, which I used. Now, what this Google App Scripts would do is the first one, it's gonna create a CSV file of this sheet this sheet daily at between 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., and it would add that file into a Google Drive folder, which should be right over here. Uh, It should be over here. So it would create a CSV file. The client didn't want a normal spreadsheet. They wanted a CSV file. So what we have done is that we have created a CSV file from it. Now you might have the question that why these are 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 3, and 5. So it is highly possible that a customer doesn't order only supplements, they order something else as well. So our items can be supplements has the SKU starting from 0 to I8, and the other products have different SKUs for them. So what we are doing through this Google App scripts, that if any row that doesn't have the SKU of 0 to I should be deleted, and it's deleted. So this is what we have done. Now once this will create a duplicate of this file, what it would do is that it's gonna empty the whole sheet. It's not gonna keep these dead over here. I'll run this and I'll show you. Okay, let me try it again. I can't do it because it's on client's Gmail. So I don't have, I can't make the, I don't have the client available right now to give me the permission because it's asking for review permissions. If I do it, client would get a code and they are not available at the moment. So this would do that. And then what would happen through this app is that whenever a new file is created in a Google folder, which is I just showed you, Shopify old orders, what it would do is that it has path rule that if it's a provider or if it's a normal customer order, it should go in a different folder in the FTP server. And if it's a wholesale order, it should go to a different folder. So it's doing that. If I open up FTP over here, file server, quick connection. I'll need to pause it for a moment. Okay, so I'm logged into the server. Now in this folder, the files would be added between 11 a.m. and on the same day. So the client's goal was that whenever our order is shipped, whenever an order is placed during the whole day, their vendors should get a list of all the orders that needs to be delivered on that day. So this is what we are doing, and I think it's something not very usual that you see on a regular basis, but this is what I recently did. Thank you.